Yuul Edoshie is a good man. Yuul Edoshie is a good man. And always I hear this song from you, Juju Warriors. What is good about him? Let us know what is good about him. After all that he has demonstrated on this media, what is good about your Yuul Edoshie? This is a man who sent away his family from east of Nigeria to Lagos. This is a man who saw a married woman, another desperate woman, who is so desperate to become famous. But he couldn't try his best to help this woman without involving himself in adultery with her. He couldn't try his best to make it clear to this woman that she can still become famous without committing adultery with him, that is a married man. But he took advantage of the situation. As desperate as the other woman, Juju Austin, is, he took advantage, started dating somebody's wife, allegedly, that woman. Went further in that relationship. To make it more comfortable for him, he has to make sure that the wife will go at a distance from where he is staying, very far away from him. You see, definitely neglecting his wife and children at distance, spending more time over there at Enugu with somebody's wife. This is a man who went further with that relationship with a married woman, and also prevented the man from even having access to his children. You see, this is a man who did all this, took another man's wife, take over, sent away his wife at a distance place so he can have time for this adultery lifestyle, and then was in that relationship for almost 10 good years, until this lady, so desperate that she is, called Juju Austin, have to manipulate to send information to this lover through her own sister Augusta, to be able to have what she wants to do, to be able to destroy his marriage. And then upon all this man could not in any way retrieve his debts. What is good about this kind of man? This is a man who, after even all the cows, he calls his wife and children, coming to the social media, dancing, disgracing, embarrassing them on social media. This is a man who could not retrieve his steps, even to the extent that he lost his son, his first son, as that matter, a grown-up son of 16 getting to 17 years old, but boldly come to social media 3 weeks at the demise of his son to come and be jubilating with the side chick, another man's wife that he took over, and continue in all this. This is a man who could recruit people in the midst of all this atrocity committing to be spiting the wife and the children. This is a man who could not even think of the welfare, the mental health of his children, even after the demise of their brother. So what is good about it? So when I hear this kind of thing, it's somehow very funny. Anyway, most time people who stand to say Yuul Edoshie is a good man, Yuul Edoshie is a good man, these are the people who support adultery. These are the people who also failed to be groomed, to be trained properly, to be brought up properly from their family. Are the people who grew up in a family where their parents, their fathers were very irresponsible. So they do not even have the what a good man should look like. So I don't blame them. So it's quite very funny, and they should stop saying this kind of nonsense in the public space. What is good about this kind of a man who could not retrieve his steps upon all this, who could not remorsefully apologize to his wife and children and retrieve himself, who could not protect his own reputation? What is good about him? What is good about that man? So they should know, you Juju warriors, you need to really understand the English you always speak, what you are always saying. We know that most of you just pretend, you know the truth, but you pretend to cover up your bad life, your bad character that you decided not to repent from. We know all this thing. So let us hear word. There is nothing good about this man until he comes to a place where he repents from all those his lifestyle and give his life to Christ and retrieve his steps. That is the only way he can rebrand. You see, he can never rebrand on all this evil without turning away from them. That is the truth.